So the Aluren deck can combo kill actually with just Recruiter of the Guard plus Aluren. Like if you cast Aluren and your opponent doesn't have interaction, the Recruiter of the Guard kills them. Again, just like super spoiled by Hex and never have to look at hands like this. Just like Mulligan the no land 7. That seems decent, right? We get a Scry and a Brainstorm. We are on the draw. 10 out of 10, bottoming an Abrupt Decay against an unknown with like a second land. Hopefully we don't get stifled out of this game. The Sultai version doesn't have Recruiter of the Guard to combo with, but it does have the actual combo kill inside of it. Hey, look at that, we drew another land. Alright, basic island preordained, probably Storm, statistically speaking. I'm going to get Underground Sea here, and then cast this Deathrite Shaman. I guess it could theoretically be Sneak and Show, sure. I do have one Thalia in my main deck, but it's probably going to be a little bit slow. Like, we could theoretically even die here, right? The upside to the Sultai version of Aluren is that it has access to Force of Will, which is nice. Another basic island. Okay, so less likely that it's Storm off of a second basic island. I'm going to go ahead and cast this Brainstorm to start here so we can try and find a discard spell, which we did. Probably just gonna go land back. Yeah, just gonna go land on top. Fetch a Bayou here and cast this Cabal Therapy targeting my opponent. It could be High Tide, I guess. Let's make sure this resolves before we do anything. I guess there's a chance it gets spell pierced. I don't really know what I want to name. They've already like cast a Brainstorm. The Sultai version does leave. There's links to the deck list below the stream. I just like no idea what I want to name here. Normally you just name Brainstorm in this situation, but they've already cast one. It could be reasonable to just like name Brainstorm still anyways. Naming High Tide seems loose. I feel like Show and Tell is probably the correct name here. I could name Ponder, but they would have pondered last turn if they had it. It's probably Seek and Show, right? Like, Show and Tell's the card. Actually, do I even care about Show and Tell? Because, like, I just kill them in response if they Show and Tell, right? So, I guess I'm actually just going to name Force of Will. So that way this is more likely to resolve next turn. Okay. Well, we can in fact kill my opponent if they try to do stuff next turn. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pass the turn here. They are Sneak and Show. Worth noting. They are in fact Sneak and Show. Which is actually a pretty good matchup for us. Sure. You draw Sneak Attack. Oh, they drew Show and Tell. That's so unfortunate for them. I would love to put this Aluren into play. Alright, kill you in response. Cast with Aluren. This is going to be miserable to click through, right? We like know all of the cards in their hand. They have Emrakul Spell Piercer last two cards, so I can actually just be sloppy with this, right? Oh god, I have to think about what I'm doing. So it's Arctic Merfolk. You're technically supposed to like get out of the Recruiter, right? Cast with Aluren. This is funny. What a great first game with this deck, by the way. Yeah, would love to do that. Yeah, let's just be quick about this since we know their last two cards. Cast with Aluren with Kicker, return a creature to my hand. I would love to return this Recruiter of the Guard to my hand. You dead for reference. Oh, I would love to use Recruiter of the Guard's ability. I just gotta not mess this up, right? So let's get Quickling. Cast Quickling with Aluren. He says, I know I'm dead, I'm F6. So they're just making me click through it because welcome to Magic Online. So in paper, this is very quick. So we go through and get this, then we go get Cavern Harpy, and then we cast Cavern Harpy, and Cavern Harpy returns one of these idiots to my hand. And then this guy, we cast this with Kicker and return this to my hand. And then we cast this, and then we go get the Parasitic Strix, yeah. And, like, you could technically play through a removal spell, but, like, we know the contents of my opponent's hand, so I'm not going to play around anything. Just have to not misclick on this stupid Parasitic Strix. So now we cast Parasitic Strix, and Parasitic Strix says, hey, you have a black card in play, so my opponent's gonna lose some life, and then we'll return Cavern Harpy to our hand and replay it and return Parasitic Strix, and we'll just do this up and down until our opponent dies. I mean, like, I guess he wanted to see that I had the combo in my deck, which, you know, that's their right, I guess. I'm gonna put the Clique in. Let's put the Thoughtseizes in. I don't know if I like Thalia or not. I don't know if I want to cut the Abrupt Decay, because they could theoretically Blood Moon me post-board. I guess I got the Reclamation Sage to play around that, and we have, like, mana creatures. I guess Bone Shredder's kind of funny, right? Shardless Agent isn't particularly good. We don't need to grind. Yeah, I don't think the Canonist is worth bringing in. That's like exclusively for the Storm matchup. I probably just don't need the Abrupt Decays, right? Like, we just have the Rex Sage and Recruiter for Rex Sage if we want to play against, if we need to kill a Blood Moon. This is probably the board plan. Just, like, cut the Shardless Agents and the Abrupt Decays, and then bring in the Clique and the extra discard, and the supplemental Thalias. Thalia slows them down. They've got way more cantrips than we do. This seems not completely unreasonable. Let's give it a go. Just again, what an excellent first game. Like, when people talk about this version versus the Sultai version, I'm like, man, the Sultai version can't do what we just did, which is just, like, violate my opponent in response to whatever. So we can't actually cast Vendilion Clique in this hand. I've decided, Cruisington, that I'm just handing swords to people that have Sapphire Gems, because they've been here for a year, so you have Sapphire Gems, so you get to do that. I think this is a mulligan. We, like, can't cast the Clique, so yeah, I'm pretty sure just mulligan. I mean, this hand's just like a Brainstorm away from being fine, right? I think I'm bottoming that. I think I'd rather just, like, have a piece of 1 mana discard. They're not particularly fast because they can't go off with Show and Tell against us. Hey, look at that. What? Look how smart and thin I am. Just lean on this big guy here. Always name Brainstorm. Because otherwise they can Brainstorm when you go to hit the MB. Brainstorm. 6 cards enter, only 1 will leave. Alright, so we got the extras over here, sure. We have a Cunning Wish, got it. They have a Clasm. Reb isn't particularly good against us. Clasm's good to know about. Yeah, I wish they would just have a search box for that. I don't understand. Just, like, put a box where I can type the words into it, like, in a reasonable programming language that takes me, like, 10 minutes to write. Less than that. Because there's probably just widgets that do it, right? Oh, no. Did you draw Show and Tell? That would be potentially bad for us here. So another hand is Reb, Clasm, Emrakul, Cunning Wish right now. Oh, they drew Blood Moon. Okay. Well, that's less good for us. Yep. We'll play this mountain past the turn. Hey. Just gonna play this out for the funsies. Let them know we got it. There's 2 basic forests in our deck. Yeah, Deathrite Shaman's pretty good too, right? Sure. And like they have to kill us with sneak attack because they can't show and tell because then we could Aluren and kill them in response. Opponent went bottom, top, and then drew but didn't hit a land, so they must have found the sneak attack. Can't imagine what else they'd keep there, right? So we're gonna name sneak attack here. Really? Huh. Oh, they drew Brainstorm. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Wait, Brainstorm's not even particularly good, right? They can't fetch it away. 3, 4. So this is the contents of their hand right now. I don't even know why I put the information below the screen. I don't even know. Like, why did I spend time making things accessible? Oh, they just locked themselves. That's good for us. Is this good? If so, why? I feel like I want to draw a crapper to check for Force of Will before I play the Rex Sage. This is actually my only way to interact with this Blood Moon in my 75 right now, or my main deck right now. Because I boarded out the Abrupt Decay, so I wasn't 100% sure they'd be on this plan. So they burned the Brainstorm. They probably have the rest of these in their hand still. Okay, so they can cast the Cunning Wish now. Brainstorm, less good for us. Alright, with that in mind, I think I'm going to go ahead and cast this. I'll play this land and tap like this. So we get forced, we get forced. Yep, that's unfortunate. Alright, go ahead. If you think it's Shade, you must be due, right? Welcome back. Yeah, we haven't streamed Magic for a while. There's gonna be a lot of new people in the audience, I guess, or people that were here once upon a time and are now back. I just, I spend a lot of time getting ready. I expect you to just like do the bare minimum and like look around. Yeah, I mean that's a that's a fantastic hit. I could like Ravenscribe them here. I'm probably just, or sorry, Ravenscribe Cabal Therapy. I'm probably just supposed to Therapy, right? I have a second basic forest in my deck too, so just for reference, that is available to us. And like, I think I just take the Cunning Wish here, because like they can Cunning Wish for whatever piece they need. Whoa! They didn't keep the Cunning Wish. Holy crap. That is interesting. Okay, I thought for sure they'd want to keep the Cunning Wish there. JW Holla with the 413 subscription. Welcome back. That's interesting. They're holding the Ponder for the Force. Got it. Alright, that's a thing. Right? I just thought for sure they'd keep the Cunning Wish there. They drew it. Good beats. Alright. We'll bring some Abrupt Decays back in, I think. Intuition, sure. Evening Finks. So look at Intuition for sneak attacks here, basically. No, they pondered after they brainstormed, FYI. Do this into this. Cast Thoughtseize, get Force of Willed, I assume. Yep. So there goes the Force and the Ponder. They're gonna Intuition here for something they want. I assume it's gonna be Sneak Attack. Like that's how they have to actually kill us. It's like Sneak Attack. They still have an Emrakul in the hand. They binned one of these. Yep, I'm gonna take that one. I don't know. You know how this game works at least. They rip the land. Yep. Okay. This is it. One last shot. It's my chance to roll. Alright, we know the top 2 cards are dead, so let's see the next 2 after those. Okay. Well, we are doing it live, as they say. I mean, I'm just taking the Emrakul out of their hand, right? Their hand is Chasm, Red Blast, Emrakul. One card I don't know. It seems to make sense. It's like have to hope they brick for infinite turns. Because we have 2 dead draws on top of our deck coming, we know. Force, Chasm, Red Blast, okay. Okay. Knew those 2 were there. Uh-oh. Sure, backup Blood Moon, deal. Do I just Brainstorm? Probably. Just like see 3 new cards. Could be really lucky and hit my other basic forest. Could hit a Birds of Paradise. That's pretty good. Let's go deep. This is gonna like 10 out of 10 get Chasmed, right? But might as well play it, get the Chasm out of their hand. And then we're locked for 2 more turns here. Impulse, sure. So good chance we die. The top 4. The first game was sweet. Our opponent cast Show and Tell and we killed them in response to their Emrakul. Wow, did you miss? Oh, that's so good for us. Go. They have multiple Blood Moons in their deck, so I guess we'll bring in the Decays. Probably don't need all of the Thalias. I mean, like, they're 10 out of 10 to Chasm there, I think. I think a good player is going to Chasm there every time. We know that brick was there. Just, you know, keep on keeping on. We know one of our cards in our hand, opponent's hand is Force of Will. They hit a Cunning Wish. They have another Intuition in their deck. Another Intuition on their board. Release the Ants. Sure. How does this work? Clash. We both reveal the top card of our deck. Bottom. Thank you. I've never liked Food Chain when I've played it. Food Chain's always felt like a bad Aluren deck to me. I gave both of us a scry. Holy crap, they missed. Sure. Oh, this is so they can hard cast the Force now because it makes blue. This is blue and this is blue. That's funny. What a game we have. What a game. You don't think our opponent will ever cast a Show and Tell, do you? Like 0% chance that card's in their deck? Besage you? That's cute. They think we have counterspells. At least we know they're not ghosting. I think I'm going to bin a Thalia here since I have no intention of casting this card. Or since I have every intention to board this card out. Yeah, no joke, right? Can they brick 3 more times here? Like, how unlucky are they? If they brick 3 more times here, then they're bricking the next 2 turns, which would be sweet. But, like, we should be dead here, right? Oh, no, we're so unlucky. Yeah. Yep. Just not going to make them click through it. You're statistically dead. Yeah, I think I'd rather have 3 decays than these 3 idiots. Thalia's like medium minus in the matchup. He showed us a bunch of blood moons, so yeah, let's do this. They can theoretically turn 1 a moon just like Big Red can. Prioritize fetching some basics here. I'd love to go first. Thank you for asking. I mean, this hand fetches a bunch of basic lands. I don't know that does anything outside of that. I think I'm just supposed to mulligan this. Because, like, I'm not fetching a basic first. I guess I'm fetching a basic swamp, which is, like, kind of okay. I feel like this hand isn't good enough. It does get, so the problem with turn 3 click, though, is that, like, I can get, like, basic swamp, basic island, and then, like, my third land has to get, like, a green-blue duel. It kills an Emrakul. It does do that, too. The problem is, like, there's no show and tells in their deck, right? Like, 0% there's any show and tells in their deck. I think I'm just supposed to mulligan this. This hand's much better. Much better. I'll just put that on top since we're fetching anyways. Pretty sure I'm just supposed to get the swamp here. Lead on this. That's a fantastic draw. Gonna lead on this. Brainstorm in response. I think I spell pierce me. It's the real question. Brainstorm in response. Okay, so I love this. Is like always a fun game, right? Like, what's a card that we kind of care about, but they don't care about enough to hide it? It's probably supposed to be like, oh, what's a good name here? It's probably supposed to be like Sneak Attack, right? Like, they're probably gonna hide a Blood Moon. They're probably gonna hide. We can name like Cunning Wish. We can name Ponder. We want to name a 4 of that's in their deck that they probably don't want to hide. We could name Force of Will. I don't hate that. I feel like it's Force of Will or Sneak Attack. They might hate Sneak Attack. We're not naming Brainstorm because they cast a Brainstorm. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Force of Will because, like, we kind of care about Force of Will, and I don't think they're going to hide that. It's like a 4 of, yeah, it's a 4 of that we care about. Kozilek's Return. Okay, yep. Well, we got one on the blind hit. Love me some blind therapies. So I'm going to go ahead and make mana with this, exile that. Cast this Brainstorm. Those are some pretty good hits. Okay, so we're shuffling 2 of these away. So we gotta remember they hid 2 things, right? Like, we could realistically get Blood Moon next turn. Is it just like put Thoughtseize on top, put Misty on top, crack this for a forest, play Bird of Paradise? I don't hate that. And that sets up like Cabal Therapy, check the way, Aluren, try and kill you next turn. I mean, they have a Flooded Strand in their hand. I guess we could realistically get Kozilek's Return to next turn. So that doesn't make playing the bird sound appealing. Maybe it's Bird back, Misty, fetch Bayou, Thoughtseize. I don't think they're going to Blood Moon us next turn. Like, famous last words, right? Magic's hard. Yeah, I'm going to put the Thoughtseize back. And now I'm going to put the bird back in this back and then cast Thoughtseize. Yeah, let's do that. I guess I could have fetched a forest and then sacked the bird to the Cabal Therapy. It's also like a line that's available to me. And then like I have another basic in play. I have an extra Thoughtseize in my deck. Alright, yeah, so I'm pretty sure we just take the Kozilek's Return here. So their hand is 5 cards. It's those 5? Sure. And they know the 2 cards on top of their decks. They just hit them with a Brainstorm. Sure, Bond resolves. Things we're not doing right now. Dying. So next turn, if we draw a land, we like float a mana and then therapy naming Spell Pierce, then try and kill them. Alright, I mean like, yeah, that's the line, right? So we like do this. Did he shuffle? Opponent chose to shuffle. Sweet. So we're gonna get the basic island here. Gonna make green mana with this. Cast Cabal Therapy. This is the upside to like not having. I guess they could technically have Daze, but we haven't seen Daze. We've seen Spell Pierce. Oh, you know what? We know they have Red Elemental Blast in their hand. That interacts with our combo, right? Because they can blast the first blue idiot that we get. Just hope they didn't hit the Spell Pierce. Yeah, let's just name that. Okay, sweet. So, Red Elemental Blast down. Cast Aluren. Cast Recruiter. Yeah, they're dead. Sweet. Got him. Got him. Good. Get him. Got him. Good. 1-0 start. Strong. Only took infinite time on my clock to figure out what we were doing, fumbling around. Brainstorming is hard. Figuring out your 4-color mana base around their Blood Moon is hard. Figuring out which of their pieces of interaction you're going to play around is hard. Magic's challenging. That's why it's a fun game, right? And like Legacy's extra challenging. Look at that. We got 250 people hanging out here tonight. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I appreciate everyone choosing to spend part of your evening here and battle some Legacy tonight. I'm going to play some 4-color Aluren and some Sultai Aluren. I would love to go first. Thank you. Hand's like not terribly exciting. It's like really good against a fair deck, right? It's got like double Baleful Strix, Abrupt Decay. Opponent's just gonna like cast Preordain on turn 1, and we're gonna want to pitch our keyboard against the wall. I'm gonna lead on Polluted Delta here. I should probably lead on. Basic Island means I can't Abrupt Decay on 2. Like, what could they possibly have? Yeah, I don't think there's anything that could make me want to Decay on 2. Like, even if they play a Delver, I think I want to just play Strix. Who's the win con? You should Google Aluren combo deck with my name, and I have multiple articles explaining how the combo works. Don't arrest me. Deathrite Shaman. Sweet. Opponent is playing good, clean, fair magic. Means this hand is excellent. Second Aluren. Sign me up. Hopefully they don't have Cabal Therapies of their own. Black, blue. Play my Baleful Strix. Playing Delta is better versus turn 1 Moon. Sure. You're not wrong. You're very, very correct. The old Birds of Paradise. What's not to love? Yeah, I don't think you play around turn 1 Blood Moon in the Dark. Sounds loosey-goosey. Grixis Delver, probably. Pyromancer's kind of annoying here. I guess we just kill it with Abrupt Decay, right? Just get my auto pass on. Oh, jeez. Holy shit buckets. We are gonna die. Remember when I said I hope they don't have Cabal Therapy? Then they Cabal Therapy us. So long, Aluren's my old friend. Have I mentioned how powerful this card is? One of another reason why this deck's great. Because Cabal Therapy is powerful. My question here is, like, do they take the Aluren, or do they take the Abrupt Decay that's going to kill the Pyromancer? Almost certainly taking my Alurens away, right? We got 2 for 1. We're not dead. Shut up. It's fine. It's fine. Having played the island out is punishing us here now, though, because we can't play the Abrupt Decay and the Birds of Paradise. So, decay this nerd. Concede to the second Pyromancer they're going to play next turn. Not blocking. Let's attack. Oh, God bless. Do they not have another Pyromancer? Wonderful. Wonderful. Sounds great. Sign me up. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday night. Yep. I drew a Delta. This hand has so much promise in it. Oh, we got Cabal Therapy. Probably board and Aluren out in this matchup. They're not stellar against the Wasteland deck anyways, and like Cutting Force, like, you know, play around Hero Fall by trimming our 4-ofs. Oh, what a good time. Do-do-do-do-do-do. What you got? What you got? What you got, opponent? I'll get my auto pass on. You know I got nothing. What decks are great against Grixis Delver? See, unlike a lot of streamers, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. I haven't played enough Legacy to have an educated opinion on that. So instead of like making stuff up to sound kind of smart, I'm just going to say, I don't really know. You know? Decks that run 15 chalices. That's a lot of chalices. Let's play this land out on the off chance my opponent has 2 dazes. You know what I'd love to do? I would love to play a removal spell that draws a card. It's like my favorite. How about this Shamalaman? Rogue would be an educated person. Rogue could tell you better than I could what crushes Grixis Silver. I bet this deck's not good against Miracles. Oh, wait. Too soon? Too soon? Is that not okay? Is that kicking them while they're down? Oh, Magic's great. What you got? Are we thinking about forcing this? That would be great. Exert your force of feel. Is Burn that good against the Delver deck? They've got like Deathrite Shaman and they've got like Giant Fishmen. Oh, look at that. My Shamalaman resolved. I'm not playing the second Shaman into Daze. Like, that seems like a losing proposition. We also like draw Brainstorm and then this fetch land is valuable for that. How do I feel it's positioned? I think Mono Red Sneak Attack is worse positioned now than it was previously. You're going to want to make sure you have a lot of hate for Storm if you play the deck. Storm is not a stellar matchup. Like, get those pillars in there. If anyone deserves to be kicked while they're down, it's Miracles. I believe in miracles. Way now. Where my Brainstorm's at? Thoughtseize. Alright, what you working with, opponent? What you got? What you got? What you got? Does this deck even play True Name? They play like a fun of sometimes? Maybe some more on the board? I'm going to bolt my Baleful Strix in response. That's rude. Oh, look at that. We got a Daze. Just like pass the turn here. I really don't want to crack this fetch land, and I want to use my Deathrite Shaman to fight their Deathrite Shaman activation. So, I mean, you can tell me your results-based thinking as much as you want. I'm telling you that the matchup against the Storm deck with that deck is objectively not good. And nothing is unbeatable. Like, that's why Magic's interesting, right? Like, they aren't all 90-10 matchups, but like they could not be 90-10 and still not be good. Let the staring contest continue. The difference here is if we draw Brainstorm, it could possibly be like a draw 2 or draw 3. Yeah, like Trinisphere is fine, right? Like, I'm not saying you don't have tools. I'm just saying on average you are behind. Like that's my opinion after having played the matchup a good deal. You also I got the wrong land. Oh, that's awkward. I needed to get a black source to eat this. It's a little awkward. Okay, yep. I was talking and not clicking. Delver, sure. That's annoying because it gives us another thing that the Baleful Strix kind of has to try and keep in check. Arctic Merfolk. You don't say. How manual mode are we going to go here? Just like gives them a bunch of free Deathrite Shaman activations is the problem. We're going to wait one more turn here, I think. When they go at the end step here, I'm going to go 2 with these idiots. Okay, at their end step, I'm gonna initiate a Deathrite Shaman fight, I think. Reveals Ponder, that's pretty good. Good beats. Like, we got 2 for 1 by a Cabal Therapy early, and we're, like, still in this game. Sure. The double trap here means I can eat this Baleful Strix successfully, which is nice. Like, eat it at end step, and they only have 1 green source. They chose to shuffle. That's good for us. Every time my opponent shuffles a Ponder, it's just like, do one of these on the inside. Just like, ha, you took a random instead of a card you wanted. Taking 3 here. 10 out of 10 trading for the 5/5. That is definitely something I'm into. Things I would like to do. Trade with this 5/5. Would like to eat that. Please. I guess this means I can't use the Arctic Merfolk to redraw. So, like, they can go, like, fetch, trap, eat the Gormag Angler in response, right? But then I just get to, like, eat it again with this Deathrite Shaman. Am I supposed to activate this one, too? I feel like I'm not. Yeah, I feel like I'm not. Underground Sea. Alright, so we got kind of punished. I probably should have just done this because I didn't think about, like, I'm definitely trading the Baleful Strix next turn, so that means I should have done that and redone it, so I guess I'm just passing here. We want to hold this Arctic Merfolk until we have something to kick it back to our hand with, ideally. There might be merit to playing the Birds of Paradise out here, just so, like, we have another colored mana source. Maybe I'm actually supposed to play the Sea, so I have, like, double swamps, so, like, start Deathrite Shaman fights and win them. I'm going to take 3 from this Insectile Aberration, but then we're going to gain another 2 from a Shaman activation, so, like, not the worst. I need them to keep bricking, too. I don't actually know who has more bricks in their deck on average in this matchup at this point. Our discard spells are not stellar, so that's something to keep in mind. Verdant Catacombs. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Yeah, I'm going to play this and play the bird out. Just get it going on here. Paid life. What is in their hand? They must have a force then, right? You want to keep like 5 up? I guess we're like also just like not pressuring their life total, so they're pretty free to just like pay 2 here. And go to 8. I mean, there's Shardless Agents in my deck, right? I feel like I registered that card. Uh-oh. All right. Let's gain some life here. They might try and fight over this now because it makes me crack my fetch land, but I think I'm okay with that. There's 10 out of 10 of basic forest in my deck, right? Quickling. You know why this card's sweet? Because it has flash and it trades with Insectile Aberration. No joke. That's why this split is here. Literally why we're playing the split is because Quickling trades with Insectile Aberration as a surprise. In fact, there's argument for just like playing 2 Quicklings. This deck's got a combo kill in it. We combo killed our opponent twice last round. That was great. I'd love to exile this Thoughtseize in response here. Okay, this lets them attack with everything. That's fair. It's probably still worth it. It's like a gain 2 and deals them 2. Aluren is super fair as far as combo decks and Legacy, right? Oh, they just get to like double us next turn. Yeah, we're pretty dead. All right, let's get some board cards in here. Get these fatal pushes in the deck. Get this Orzhov Pontiff in the deck. Maelstrom Pulse. I don't know if Deluge is good here or not. Not actually sure. Don't want Thalia. Don't want Reclamation Sage. Probably can't cut the Eternal Witness. Thoughtseize seems like a liability. I don't know if I'm about that Cabal Therapy life. Let's trim an Aluren. A couple Cabal Therapies, like Spot Check for Counter Magic's okay. Maybe this is the play. Pulse might be a touch slow, but it does clean up fish. Toxic Deluge is maybe not good enough. I don't know if I can ever afford to draw 2 Deluge. Let's do this. Kind of split the difference. Sure. This looks like a nice Cowards configuration. I don't know that Bone Shredder's good in this matchup. Doesn't kill the big fish. You're surprised. Well, see, the thing is, the people that played Twin in Modern were like the spiky spikes, right? Because it was like the best deck, and they're playing it because it was the best deck. So, like, why would someone who likes to play the best deck, like, try and play like a tier 4 deck in Legacy? Or like, playing Twin in Legacy is like Charbelcher tier at best, right? Chain seems fine. Put up Mulligan to 6. God bless. Sure, the deck with the less greedy mana base better against the Wasteland deck. It's probably like news at 11 type moment. In the most polite way possible, the record is literally on the screen. Just, man. People often ask for like tips and tricks or like things you can do to like up your Magic game. Reading comprehension. Reading comprehension is really good at becoming a better Magic player. Daze me, bro. Dead. Got it. Alright. I would love to cast Baleful Strix. Would love to. Things I would love to cast. This Baleful Strix right here. Oh, it drew another Baleful Strix. My removal spell that cantrips drew another cantripping removal spell. How is that even fair? Oh no, don't kill my land. This card's great. Also good life advice. Yeah, just like, you know. What happened? Did you read the instructions? You didn't, and if something went wrong, that's unfortunate. I don't even know if we want to play the second one out. I think we're just brainstorming to kick off next turn. Come on, shuffle the ponder. You know you want to. You know you want to shuffle this ponder. Do, 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 do. I kind of want to fetch duels. Chose not to shuffle. That's so unlucky. Another Abrupt Decay. All right. What you working with here? Don't date. Maybe I should have played the fetch land out. Like, he might daze this. Yeah, that's actually kind of bad for us. I guess they'd probably daze me regardless, right? And, like, now they're behind another land drop. Like, it kind of looks like I might miss a land there. That's a fantastic draw. You know what I would like to do? I'd like to cast another cantripping removal spell. Oh. Oh, that's delicious. The old Shardless Agent. I'd show you what this card does, but zooming doesn't really work, so, you know. Google Shardless Agent if you want to know. Dr. Peasy in the house. You got a Gataxian Probe? Of course you do. Man, why'd they ban this card? Opponent now knows that their Young Pyromancer is going to end abruptly. Kill this. These aren't trading with the elementals, so just go ahead and crack in for 2. Well, I'm glad to have you back. Magic's going to be a regular part of the channel. I don't know that I'm going to be able to fit another Magic stream this week. Probably not again until Sunday. I have a Hex 5K on Saturday that I need to spend a lot of time testing for, so that's getting my priority. But the weekend after this one, I'm going to the Open in Louisville. So, oh geez, don't Cabal Therapy me. I'm about to lose both my spells. This is unfortunate. I really like my spells. Damn it. Did someone ask about... Did someone just subscribe? Did I miss a subscription? Did someone ask about the Discord? Oh, Rockman. Yeah. If you've been subscribed for more than an hour, link your... Yep. So they got a bolt. And, like, this was the risk I ran by, like, making this attack, right? Like, getting into point of damage and risking them burning a piece of removal on that. And you know, it'd be a sweet draw. Orzhov Pontiff. Where's my Pontiffs at, really? That's the only question I need to ask. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What are you doing, Moto? Oh, Moto, please. All right, 1-1. So remember to ask about my children. They are sleeping. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know? Cue it up. Let's go. This deck is definitely doesn't feel stellar against the Delver deck, so I'm kind of excited to try the 4-color build, or the 3-color build after this. It seems like not exciting, but it's probably a keep. Who doesn't love the old Brainstorm Thalia deck, really? Goblin Guide, that's... Okay, yep. So fetch basics is something that we're going to want to do. Yep, so let's play this. I think I'm binning this Quickling. No, Quickling helps us play around. Yeah, I'm supposed to bin the Quickling, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I could just bin the land. Yeah, I'm probably just supposed to bin the land, right? I'm probably supposed to bin a land there, actually. Like, just bin a fetch land. Alright, in response to this Goblin Guide trigger, we're going to brainstorm a land at the top of our deck. And this might be too cute, but I'm going to do it anyways because I think it's adorable. What land am I fetching with next turn? Probably just want a Scrubland. So we're going to get both of these. So let's do this and then that. So this trigger's going to resolve. Look at the Polluted Delta in our hand. Take 2. Being on the draw is probably going to be the death of us this game. Oh, yeah. How do we beat that card? We don't. I mean, that's a little unfortunate. Can't cast the Abrupt Decay this turn because we fetched an island on one. What a big, dumb, stupid. Oh, nope. Not that color. Cast this one. Take 2, down to 12. Like, there's like a magical Christmas land where like this card lives and they can't attack, but like, that's like never the world we're living in, right? Definitely want the Fatal Pushes. I don't even know that Thalia's that good. The Thoughtseize is coming out. We want all the life gain. Maybe this just isn't good enough. Without putting a ton of thought into it, I think we're just going to do that. One thing I don't know what people realize when they link some of these deck lists, this cost me $12 to play these 5 matches. Like, I can't just light that money on fire. God, the Hex spoils me so much, never having to look at hands like that. This is probably a keep with the Scry. Top, yep. Let's play this, and I'm just going to pass the turn here so we can draw that land. Spend Rift Bolt. No, you're supposed to Goblin Guide me. Opponent didn't get the memo. I think there's just like Bayou Therapy for Eidolon. We can't beat that card right now. No, nothing as expensive as Magic. Harsh Mentor. When activates when an artifact, creature, or land on the battlefield isn't a mana ability. Man, we can't combo through that one either. Fucking brutal. Remind me to crack the fetch in response to that. Remind me to crack the fetch in response to that. They have 8 Eidolons. How could we win? How can we win? Yeah. You get my basic island here. Yeah, let's get the basic island. Please draw land. Please. Well, I mean, we technically have the combo here. Not that we can kill them through the Harsh Mentor. So we're going to kill this and then attack us, probably. would not like to redirect. I mean, I would, but I can't. Lead your Goblin Guide. Gross. Please land. Please land. Well, I mean, that's a redraw to land, right? Scoops to brick. I guess there's a world where they draw lands from here, right? I'll just, like, make them play it out, I guess. Man, can you believe I added a land to this deck? Eidolon, super dead. Alright. Really quick one, too. This is turning out to be one of the best $12 I've ever spent, really. This is good. This is a reminder of why I probably shouldn't play this deck. The white-black deck seems like it's a much better random chafe matchup. While we wait for the match to pop, I'd just like to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a TCG player and content producer. If you'd like to hear my Twitch channel, maybe my YouTube page in the future. If you're new here and you're enjoying what you see, I'd encourage you to show a little bit of support by using the follow button there on your screen. It doesn't cost you anything, it helps other people find my work. Would love to keep this hand in the X and O bracket. I mentioned my YouTube channel as well there. If you are enjoying what you see and you didn't catch all of this stream, you should definitely check that out. It's linked to the stream information. All of my streams get archived there. That's part of the reason. Grixis V with the Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome back. I remember that username. Thank you for the support once again. We're back to slinging digital magical cardboard. Oh man, am I dead? Chose not to shuffle. Oh yeah, we're dead, huh? Are you just gonna duress me? Please be a duress and not a dark ritual. God bless. God bless us, everyone. We're probably still dead, but like, you know, details. They didn't shuffle. They're. I mean, you know, the list of draws that were good, that was definitely on there. Probably just Underground Sea here. I'm just here for the bad decks. I can't say that this deck is good after this thrashing that we've gotten so far this evening. Hopefully, people that watch the YouTube archive will just watch the really sweet first match that was, like, interactive and awesome against the Steak and Show deck, and they're like, yeah, Aluren, it's great, let's play it. What you got? Scale of 1 to dead, where am I? You got 4 cards. It'll be like LED, LED, LED tutor, kill me. LED ritual, ritual tutor, kill me. Maybe we should try burning people. See, I play Magic to have fun. I don't enjoy playing a deck like Burn, so like I'm just not gonna do it. Like even when you're winning all of the tournaments, which you're never gonna do because Magic is a variance by design game, like you're not making enough money to make it worth Magic not being fun. Oh yeah. God, we're so dead. Yeah, look at that. Ritual, ritual, LED tutor, kill me. God bless. Man, Magic's great. And like, you just have to like smile and like roll these off, right? Like, if you can't handle losing after only taking 1 turn, you can't play Legacy. It's just like not a format that you can play because this is what happens. It's just part of the format and you have to accept it and move on with your life. Yep, now they can cast Duress, and then cast Tutor, and then Tendrils Dust for lethal. Exactly dead. Are they going to see the Duress? Are they going to see the Duress? They did see the Duress. All right, we'll concede since we're dead. Hey, Dino. Alright, we've got tools on the board. There's Ethersworn Canonist in here for a reason. They stop us for comboing, but they really stop them from comboing. Thoughtseize is in. Abrupt Decay is embarrassing. Shardless Agent is embarrassing. Not sure of anything else. What's the other trim? Probably the Reclamation Sage. Yeah, Baleful Strix. That doesn't do much, right? Yeah, right? Like, the Storm counter has decided to grace us with its presence this evening. Let's see how this goes. Would love to go first. I mean, like, I'm not gonna keep the turn 2 Thalia on the play, right? Baleful Strix flashes back Cabal Therapy on turn 2, which is more relevant. Than you think. Bring in the Pontiff for the Empty the Warrens, maybe. I should probably just like crack this fetch before I draw, right? Because like I 10 out of 10 don't want to draw Scrubland. We don't feel good about these things, but they're what we're doing with our life. Sweet. Kinda. It cascades into like discard spells, but if I have a Thalia out, the cascade's not very good anyway. So I think I'd rather just have the consistent. I think I'd rather just have the consistent flashback therapy on 2. Like the 1/1 cantrips, like it's not the worst, right? You know what they say about people that play Scrublands? The same thing they say about people that play Badlands. Are kind of plateauing their legacy career. They can 10 out of 10 kill us through some Dahlias. Hey, coach, what's going on? And for my next trick, like Fatal Push my Thalia at end step and then untap and kill me. That would be unfortunate. Let's go get a Ethersworn Canonist here. The old backup hate bear. Although Thalia is really more of a hate jackal pup, right? This is weak to Cabal Therapy, but like we don't have a better line, so let's do it. Generally, we win by just like crappy creature beatdown. Chain of Vapor. That's an instant. Oh yeah, we're super dead. Did you have fun? I had fun, opponent. Was it good for you? It was good for me. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna auto pass here. Eat some more of my granola. Granola's delicious. You know that? This stream is in no way sponsored by Nature Valley. But Nature Valley, if you're out there, it could be. While we die here, I would just like to thank everyone for choosing to be part of your evening here. Remember, if you're enjoying the content, you're new, hit that follow button there on the screen. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps other people find my work. If you're really enjoying what you see and you want to support my content past that, help me make more Magic and TCG content, please consider subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon for varying amounts. There's information down below the stream on the varying dollar amounts that costs and the different rewards and benefits that come on. They're mostly like frilly rewards, and you should really do it because you want to help support my content, not for the bonuses. But we do have a sweet Discord server and some kind of cool emotes. You could also support my Magic content by supporting my sponsors, mtgotraders.com. Use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout there. You'll save 8% on your order while also supporting my stuff here. Inked Gaming would love to help you customize your gaming experience. You can use code Jeff12 at their checkout to save 12% on your purchases there for custom play mats and mouse pads and all that jazz. And SpareDeck.com will rent you any physical standard or modern deck. It costs about 10 to 15% cost of buying the deck, and you can keep it anywhere from a weekend up to an entire month. I actually use them for all of my paper Magic needs. I don't actually own that many paper Magic cards since I mostly play on the computer and I change decks a lot. So we also have mtgcardmarket.com. You can find my written content there every Friday morning generally. So 2 days from now, I write for them every week. What do you got here? Flip over some losers. Ooh, we hit the Dark Petition. We hit the Dark Petition. God bless. Are we lucky? I would love to be lucky instead of good. These cards don't seem particularly great for my opponent. Oh, we should be dead though, right? They can go Petal, Ritual, Petition, Tendrils kill me. I believe we're dead here. I'm going to make sure they see it. We already have custom mats. We've only done one paper stream since we got them because paper streams are a lot of work and it's hard to line up with a bunch of people, but we have them. You should check the archive from the Blue Black Fairies archive on my YouTube channel, and you can see some sweet mats with my face on them. I mean, we have Mismatch Dual Lands too, right? It's like we're both monsters. Storm Countess 10. GG, well played, opponent. Look at that.